The Season 3 DLC for Dirt Rally 2.0 has finally arrived, and in the first of two videos today, I'm taking the legendary 2001 Subaru Impreza for a shakedown around New Zealand. It'll be a fun one, let's get started. What's going on, guys? My name's Martinio and welcome back to Dirt Rally 2.0, where today is the day. Season 3 has finally begun, it's finally here, and honestly, Season 3 is looking like it's going to be the strongest season of DLC we've had to date, because we've got some absolutely awesome additions coming to the game via the Season 3 DLC offerings. We've got Finland and Greece, which have been much requested, Finland especially. We've got some F2 kit cars, we've got Peugeot 206 coming as well, but we're going to start today with two brand new cars, and these are two of probably the most requested cars we've had in places via, Reddit and Facebook, and also in some of my videos in the comments as well. These two cars keep popping up. We've got the Ford Focus RS Rally from 2001, and of course we've got the Subaru Impreza 2001 as well. And the Subaru is what we're going to be focusing on in the first video today. The second video we'll be looking at the Ford Focus, and depending on when you're watching this video, there may be a card in the top right hand corner now. So if you'd rather go and watch the Ford Focus get flung around rather than this, then there's the card in the top right hand corner, or you can watch this video and then will more than likely be a card at the end of the video as well. But there we go. So yeah, we're going to focus on the Subaru Impreza for this one, and I've said it before, it wouldn't be the Subaru Impreza I would have added to the game. I personally, just purely because I love the look of it, that sort of three-door coupe, just wide arch mofo. I'm probably going to go with a 97 because I love the look of it. But the 2001 is an iconic car. It is, of course, the car that Richard Burns won his one and only World Rally Championship in, and to this day he is still the only driver to win a World Rally Championship, having only won one event throughout the season, and that, of course, in 2001 was New Zealand. So to mark that, we're going to take this to a stage in New Zealand, and we're going to do a little bit of driving. So, yeah, I mean, just before we jump into it, though, standard fare from this particular class, the four-wheel drive up to 2000cc class, or the WRC class, as we're going to call it. So it's 300 brake horsepower, 2,700 pounds in terms of weight. It's got a 2-litre, 4-cylinder turbocharged engine with a 6-speed manual sequential gearbox in there. So, yeah, like I said, standard fare all around, I would say. So yeah, like I said, we are going to take this to New Zealand to give it a go and to see what it's like. So I'm going to get that all set up now, and I'll be back when we're ready to get going. Okay then, guys, so here we are, Ellsthorpe Sprint Forward. It's 4.5 miles. It's got 137 feet of elevation change. We're doing a 1 PM start. Nearest makes no difference. The weather is clear, and of course it is gravel throughout. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I don't do a whole lot of driving, around New Zealand, so it'll be nice to give this a go and get back into it, and of course to try out the new Subaru Impreza as well, because like I said, it's one of the most requested cars. It wouldn't have been the one I would have chosen, but a lot of people do want it, more than likely for the nostalgia of it being Richard Burns' championship winning car from 2001. So yeah, so even though we're just going to try the car out, we're not going for any sort of world records or anything like that, not that I could probably get one, but let's just take a look at the leaderboards and see what we're going to go up against. So the best time at the moment is a 3:22.425, and that is in the Citroen C4 Rally. And we've also got there's a Skoda Fabia there, there's a Ford Focus 2007 in there as well with a 329. So I'm going to say if we can get this thing into, I don't know, let's just say the top 50. We've got to do under a 36.8. We're going to try that. I don't know if that's attainable. It probably isn't, but we're going to give it a try and see what we can do. So yeah, I'm going to we're going to head down there now. We're going to get this all set up, and we're going to go see what the 2001 Subaru Impreza is all about. So I'll be back in a second. Okay then, guys, so here we are in New Zealand, and we're just about ready to get things started, and this part of it is quite familiar, actually. I'm going to be honest, this is quite a familiar sort of stage for me. I've done quite a bit of running in Group B cars. I did quite a lot of running in a Mini Cooper as well. I think this is where I did my first proper runs when I got Dirt Rally 2.0 for the first time in that Mini Cooper, so it is going to be quite a familiar. I do sort of know where I'm going to a degree. There are some tricky areas, and it's a nice stage. stage. It's a fun one. It's fairly quick in a lot of areas. And of course, we have Phil back with us. You know, he took the day off a few weeks ago when I went to Dirtfish to try that out. If you haven't seen that video, there's a car in the top right corner now. And yeah, he was going on for ages about his happy ending, and he came back with a smile on his face, so I'm just going to assume he got it. So there we go. So let's get things started, and let's see what the 2001 Subaru Impreza is all about then. Ugh.
5, 4.
Okay then, guys, here we go.
2, 1, go. 40, 6 left, into 3 right long, opens 30, 3 right long, tightens into sudden, turn 2 left, 50, 2 right long, tightens, into 3 left, into 3 right, 30, 4 left long, tightens slow, 30, 6 left, tightens, turn 2 left, into 3 right long, tightens, 30, 4 left of a crest, ball cut maybe, 30, 3 right long, tightens 2, 30, 3 left, 60, turn 5 right, extra long, opens flat of a crest, 80, left of a jump.
This is so good. It's so well balanced.
Into 6 left of a crest long, tightens 3, into 2 right, into 2 left long, tightens, into 5 right, tightens 4, extra long, tightens, into 4 left, and 3 left, tightens, to keep right, into 6 left, and keep right into 5 left long, into 4 left, tightens, 30, 4 right long, opens 30, 5 right long, tightens over,
Oh, it is. It's absolutely.
tightens narrow,
It's brilliant. It really is.
100,
It feels very light and nimble through the steering.
3 right long, opens 30, keep right, into slight left and narrow, 4 right,
It's brilliant on turning. It's
3 left,
stable at the rear.
turn 2 right long, opens of a crest, and keep left into 5 right small cut, 30, 4
It's just it's
opens 40,
perfectly balanced from the feel of it, as all things should be. Thanos reference.
right long, opens of a jump maybe, into 6 left of a jump long, into narrow, 6 right, into 5 left, extra long, opens keep right of a big jump, to crest, into 6 left long, tightens, 70, keep left, into 5 right, very long, 50, 6 left, extra long, tightens, 3, 30, 2 right long, tightens, into 4 left, opens, into open hairpin right long,
Oh,
opens, into 6 left, into 5 right, into
me. I
6
didn't
left long,
get on the handbrake quick enough.
into 5 right long, tightens, into unseen, 2 left, extra long, opens, into 4 right, small cut, into 4 left long, opens over crest, into 6 right, 70, cut, 6 right, into 5 left long of a crest, narrow, into 4 right, into 2 left tightens, into turn 3 right, 50, flat left of a jump maybe narrow, 50 over finish, into 6 left to stop.
What we got there in the end. Okay, 405 291, which is absolutely crap, basically. But honestly, the car felt absolutely fantastic. It really did. I wasn't expecting it. Like I said, it's very, very light and nimble through the steering, but with a lot of cars, when it feels sort of light and nimble through the steering, it also feels a bit vague. I didn't get that feeling with this thing. It felt, you know, like you weren't having to put unnecessary amounts of lock or be overly sensitive with it. With the steering, it just felt, you just felt so connected to the car. And like I said, it's very well balanced. It wasn't too understeery, it wasn't too oversteery. The mistakes you saw were probably just me. It wasn't as a result of the car. I do think it can be improved a little bit with setup, but in terms of a base setup, this is one of the best in the game that I've tried, to be honest with you, because it's just, as I said when I was driving, you know, it's perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And it's really good. It is absolutely fantastic. Split times, nothing to really write home about. Probably I could definitely go faster. I don't know whether I'm going to get into the, you know, the range I thought. I wasn't expecting it to be as tough as that. But should we take a look at the leaderboard? Should we see where my embarrassingly slow 405 puts me? Oh Jesus! Sorry. Oh, this is my first rally game, and I've been playing it since it came out, so you can give me that. But 42 seconds off, so there we go. Like I said, I think I can get better with thingy, but it's just, it is so well balanced, and that's one of the big things you need to find when you jump into a car and you go do your rallies, your time trials, or your clubs. It's just trying to find a balance through setup, but this really does have a good balance to start off with, and honestly, with someone who is better at setup than me, I think this is going to put some really competitive times in this particular category. But yeah, so there we go, guys. The 2001 Subaru Impreza, very, very good. Like I said, light, nimble, very well balanced, and just an all-around very, very good car, I would say. I don't know what else to say about it. It is really good. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but it really, really is. It is a very good car. So there we go. But that's pretty much the end of this first video. In a little while, depending on when you're watching this, there will be another video of myself, this time checking out the 2001 Ford Focus RS Rally, which again, another car I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, like I said, that's the end of this video. So thank you everybody so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this, you would like to see more Dirt Rally or general sim racing content from myself, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell notification button so you get updates for all of my new videos whenever they go live. And also drop a comment down below, guys. Have you tried either of the new cars out? If you have, what are your thoughts on them? Which one do you prefer? Drop a comment down below, guys. It's always awesome to hear from you. But once again, thank you everybody so much for watching. Stay cool, and as always, I will catch you in the next video. Peace!